The story begins on a beautiful and peaceful island, surrounded by lush forests and open skies. This is where we first meet Sonic, a small blue hedgehog who looks different from everyone else around him. Many creatures live on this island, but Sonic is special. He possesses extraordinary speed and power. He can run so fast that he becomes completely invisible to the eye. But the very power that makes him unique also makes him a target. At this time, Sonic is just a child, playful, stubborn, and full of energy. He loves to run, explore, and show off his speed. But he has been warned again and again never to use his powers in front of others. When he returns home, we meet Longclaw, a wise and caring owl who raised him like her own son. She gently explains that if anyone discovers how powerful he truly is, they will try to capture him or steal his abilities for themselves. Sonic laughs confidently and says no one can ever catch him because he's the fastest in the world. But suddenly everything changes. Without warning, the fierce Echidna tribe warriors attack. They are after Sonic's power. Arrows begin raining from the sky. Realizing the danger, Longclaw quickly grabs Sonic and flies into the air trying to escape. The warriors chase them relentlessly. Then, an arrow strikes Longclaw. She gets injured and falls. Sonic panics. For the first time, he feels true fear. Longclaw, in pain but still strong, tells him that his power is rare and dangerous. There will always be people who want it. If he wants to survive, he must keep running and stay hidden. From her pouch, she takes out a magical ring and throws it, opening a glowing portal to a distant planet, Earth. She hands Sonic all her rings and tells him this new world will be his safe place. The enemies are getting closer. There is no time left. With tears in his eyes, Sonic runs toward the portal. But just as he turns back, trying to save Longclaw, the portal closes. In a single moment, he loses the only family he ever had. And that's where Sonic's lonely and mysterious journey truly begins. 10 years later, the story shifts to a small and peaceful town called Green Hills. It's quiet, calm, and honestly, a little boring. This is where we meet Tom Wachowski, the town's friendly police officer. Tom's daily job is simple: sit on the roadside and check the speed of passing cars. But in Green Hills, cars barely pass at all. Hours go by and nothing exciting ever happens. Out of pure boredom, Tom jokingly points his radar gun at a slow-moving turtle crossing the road, pretending to clock its speed. It's just harmless fun. Until suddenly, in a flash, something zooms past at lightning speed. The radar device goes crazy, showing an impossible number. Tom freezes. That speed can't be real. He assumes the machine must be broken, but seconds later, the same blue blur rushes past again, and then again. Now confused, Tom steps out of his car and scans the empty road. There's no vehicle, no runner, no sign of anyone, just silence. Then he notices something strange on the ground, a single, unusual blue quill. He stares at it for a moment, slightly unsettled, but eventually brushes it off and drives away. Meanwhile, that same poor turtle is about to be crushed under an incoming car. But before the accident happens, a blue streak flashes across the road and saves it in an instant. It's Sonic, now fully grown and still living in secret. For fun, Sonic takes the turtle on the fastest ride of its life. The world turns into a blur. Trees, roads, houses, everything disappears in seconds. The wind roars past. To Sonic, it's just another playful sprint. To the turtle, it's a life-changing experience. Finally, Sonic gently places the dizzy turtle safely inside the forest. After that, Sonic returns to his hidden home deep inside the forest, a secret underground cave no human has ever seen. Inside, he has collected pieces of the human world: comic books, video games, random gadgets, and small items he finds interesting. It's like his own little museum of the life he wishes he could live. He works out alone, watches movies alone, and even talks to himself just to fill the silence. Sonic knows that if anyone ever tries to capture him, he has an escape plan. With his magical rings, he can open a portal and run away to the Mushroom Planet, a strange and empty world covered in nothing but endless mushrooms. It's safe, but completely lonely, and deep down, Sonic doesn't want to leave, because the truth is, he loves Green Hills. This small town feels like home. The people are kind and simple, and even though they don't know he exists, Sonic secretly considers them his friends. He watches them from a distance, learns their routines, and feels connected to their lives. The person he admires the most is Tom Wachowski. To Sonic, Tom is a real hero, always helping people and rescuing animals. In his playful way, Sonic calls him Donut Lord, because Tom loves eating donuts and joking around with them like they're his buddies. Tom lives with his girlfriend, Maddie Wachowski, a caring veterinarian. Sonic has never spoken to them, never shown himself, but from the shadows, he watches their conversations, smiles at their happy moments, and secretly imagines being part of their family. One night, Tom comes home with big news. Maddie tells him he's been offered a transfer and promotion in San Francisco. It's a huge opportunity. They're happy, but there's also a little sadness about leaving Green Hills behind. Tom believes he can help more people in a bigger city. Meanwhile, Sonic is sitting alone at the baseball field, watching a game from the stands. He loves baseball. He loves the teamwork, the excitement, the cheering crowd. More than anything, he wants to be part of a team, but he can't reveal himself. After everyone leaves, Sonic finally steps onto the field. Using his super speed, he becomes the entire team by himself. Pitching, batting, catching, all at once. He hits home runs, he slides into base, he wins the game single-handedly. For a few moments it feels amazing, but then he slowly stops. There's no applause, no cheers, no teammates waiting to celebrate, no one to give him a high five, and that's when it hits him. He's completely alone. Overcome with sadness and frustration, Sonic begins running wildly around the field. Sonic keeps running, faster and faster. His speed rises beyond control, and suddenly blue lightning begins bursting out of his body. A massive wave of electric energy explodes across the entire baseball field. The surge is so powerful that it doesn't just shut down Green Hills, it knocks out power across the entire Pacific Northwest. In 1 second, everything goes dark. Cut to a high-level emergency meeting at the US government headquarters. Scientists and officials are in full panic mode. No one understands what just happened. Some experts suggest it might be an electromagnetic pulse. Others immediately reject the idea, saying no ordinary EMP could generate that level of power. Even NASA confirms it's not an alien attack and not a power plant failure. The room fills with confusion. No one has answers. Then the president makes a decision. To solve a mystery this strange, they need someone who thinks differently, someone brilliant, and a little unhinged. Everyone knows exactly who that means. Moments later, we return to the baseball field in Green Hills, now surrounded by military forces investigating the blackout. Suddenly, a high-tech armored truck rolls in, the doors open, and stepping out with complete confidence is Dr. Robotnik. Walking behind him is his calm and loyal assistant, Agent Stone. Robotnik wastes no time. He surveys the scene and immediately takes control, telling the army officer that the show now belongs to him. From his truck, he releases advanced surveillance drones that spread out in every direction, scanning the entire area. The drones sweep through the forest until one of them detects something unusual, strange footprints. Robotnik studies the data carefully. His expression changes. He tells Agent Stone that he has matched the prints against every known life form on Earth, and none of them fit. That means only one thing. This creature isn't from this world. A smile slowly spreads across Robotnik's face. His eyes light up with excitement. Finally, a real challenge. Finally, something worthy of his genius. Without hesitation, he orders his entire team into the forest. The hunt has officially begun. The army and surveillance drones seal off the entire area, tightening the perimeter from every direction. Step by step, the search operation moves closer and closer to Sonic. From a hidden distance, Sonic watches everything unfold. The soldiers, the scanning drones, and that strange, intense scientist leading the operation. He immediately understands the truth. They are not investigating randomly. They are hunting him. Fear takes over. Sonic realizes he has no choice. It's time to leave Earth. He rushes to pack his small bag, grabs his magical rings, and prepares to escape to the Mushroom Planet, the lonely but safe world he has always kept as a backup plan. He is just about to throw the ring and open a portal when he suddenly hears someone approaching. Footsteps. Close. He stops instantly and hides. At the same time, Tom Wachowski is at home, talking to Maddie on the phone. Suddenly, he hears a loud noise outside, a trash can crashing to the ground. Assuming it's another raccoon, Tom grabs his tranquilizer gun and steps outside to check. But what he finds is not a raccoon, it's Sonic. Sonic quickly pulls out a ring to escape, but before he can react, Tom sees him. They both freeze, both stare, both panic. In that split second of chaos, Tom accidentally fires the tranquilizer gun. The dart hits Sonic directly. The effect starts immediately. Sonic's vision blurs. His body weakens. Just before collapsing, he notices the words printed on Tom's t-shirt, San Francisco, and in that exact moment, the ring activates. A massive, glowing portal opens high in the sky, and Sonic's entire bag of rings flies straight through it, landing on a skyscraper rooftop in San Francisco. Sonic tries to reach them, but the tranquilizer fully kicks in. He collapses unconscious. Shocked and terrified, Tom locks the strange blue creature inside a pet cage and drags him into the house. After some time, Sonic wakes up. and within seconds easily escapes the cage like it was nothing. Tom is completely stunned. Not only is this creature real, it talks, clearly, confidently, like a human. Before either of them can process what's happening, loud engines roar outside. Bright headlights flood the house. Dr. Robotnik has arrived, along with his high-tech truck, deadly drones, and full tactical team. Sonic panics. His voice shakes as he says, "I need your help. Because of your tranquilizer, I can't run properly. If those people catch me, they'll experiment on me, and maybe even kill me." Hearing the fear in Sonic's voice, Tom Wachowski finally makes a decision. He chooses to help him. Tom quickly hides Sonic in the attic and steps outside to confront the threat himself. Waiting there is Dr. Robotnik, calm and confident as ever. Robotnik claims he's only there to investigate the massive power outage. Tom blocks the doorway, refusing to let him enter. Robotnik smiles slightly and silently deploys his drones inside the house. The machines begin scanning every corner, every wall, every movement. Upstairs, Sonic gets nervous. In his panic, he accidentally bumps into a table, creating a loud noise. Hearing it, Robotnik shoves Tom aside and storms into the house. But inside, everything looks normal. A raccoon is sitting there, casually eating cake. No blue creature in sight. It almost seems like a false alarm. Robotnik turns to leave, but then he notices something on the floor, a single blue quill. His expression changes instantly. He pulls out his drone weapon and points it directly at Tom, demanding, "Where is the creature?" Before Tom can respond, Sonic steps out on his own. He can't let his new friend take the blame. Robotnik stares at him in disbelief. "So, you're the source of that blue energy." In that exact moment, Tom seizes the opportunity and punches Robotnik hard in the face. Robotnik collapses unconscious, but the fight isn't over. His drones instantly activate and begin firing. Bullets tear through the house. Tom and Sonic dive under a table for cover. Then, in a flash, Sonic leaps onto one of the drones at super speed while Tom grabs a nearby vase and smashes it into the machine. The drone explodes. Realizing they can't stay, Tom and Sonic rush outside, jump into the car, and speed away. Now the real chase has begun. As soon as Dr. Robotnik collapses, Agent Stone rushes to his side and brings him back to consciousness. The moment Robotnik wakes up, his calm genius persona disappears. He explodes in anger, shouting at his team, "Why didn't you stop them?" Now this is no longer just a mission, it's personal. His ego has been challenged, and he won't let that go. Meanwhile, on the highway, Sonic finally tells the truth to Tom Wachowski. He admits, "I'm a hedgehog, and I'm in serious trouble. My rings fell onto a skyscraper in San Francisco. Without them, I can't escape to the Mushroom Planet. You're the only one who can take me there." Tom suddenly slams the brakes. Furious, he turns to Sonic and says, "Because of you, I just punched a federal official. I'm already in enough trouble. Get out of the car and find your own way to San Francisco." Sonic angrily jumps out and dashes off at lightning speed, but only for a few seconds. He quickly returns, embarrassed. "I don't even know which way San Francisco is. And this happened because you shot me with that dart." Tom sighs. The reality sinks in. He did start this. After a long pause, he finally gives in. "Fine, I'll take you to San Francisco." As evening falls, the unlikely duo continues their journey. Later that night, they stop at a roadside area. Tom steps out to use a payphone and calls his friend Wade, telling Sonic to stay inside the car. He warns Wade not to tell anyone about the call, but Wade's voice suddenly turns nervous. "Tom, the doctor already knows, because he's standing right here." The phone changes hands. Robotnik's cold voice comes through the line, calm, calculated. "Tom, you punched me. That was a mistake, and now I won't be so forgiving." Tom's heart drops. He hangs up and runs back toward the car, but Sonic isn't inside. Looking around, Tom realizes there's only one place Sonic would go, the nearby bar. Tom rushes inside the bar, and what he sees stops him in his tracks. Sonic is having the time of his life. He's dancing, playing arcade games, laughing with strangers, completely blending into the chaos like he belongs there. Tom storms up to him and says firmly, "We need to leave, right now." But Sonic just smiles and replies, "This might be my last day on Earth. Just let me have a little fun." When a few people start questioning Sonic's strange appearance, Tom Wachowski quickly jokes, "It's a rare condition, excessive facial hair." The crowd laughs. Sonic laughs even harder. For a few brief moments, he forgets the danger, the chase, and the fear. As things calm down, Tom suggests something unexpected. "Let's make a bucket list." Sonic tilts his head. "What's a bucket list?" Tom explains softly. "It's a list of things you want to do before you die." Sonic's excitement fades for a second, then his eyes light up. He quickly starts listing everything he's always wanted to experience. But as he writes, his expression slowly changes. His voice lowers. "I haven't done anything yet, and tomorrow I might have to leave this world." Tom feels that. He sees the loneliness behind the jokes. After a pause, he makes a decision. "All right, one more hour. Let's complete your list. And just like that, the night turns into pure chaos. Sonic plays video games at impossible speed. He rides the mechanical bull. He dances like there's no tomorrow. One by one, he starts checking off his bucket list. But then, a group of troublemakers picks a fight. Tension rises. One of them throws a punch. In that exact moment, Sonic activates his power. Everything slows down. The music stretches into a low echo. Glass hangs frozen midair. People are stuck in motion like statues. Time itself feels paused. Calmly, Sonic moves through the room, dodging attacks effortlessly. He flips the bullies, redirects punches, slides Tom safely out of harm's way, and rearranges the entire fight scene like it's a game. Then, time snaps back to normal. The bullies are on the floor. Tables are shattered. The bar is a mess. Sonic stands there smiling. And that's another one off the list. Tom grabs him, half laughing, half panicking, and rushes him outside. That night, they stop at a roadside hotel. Tom smiles and says, "Go on, have all the fun you want in this room," and that's all Sonic needs. In a flash of blue lightning, he races across the walls, the ceiling, the floor, flipping furniture, smashing lamps, spinning pillows through the air. Within minutes, the entire room looks like a disaster zone. Finally exhausted, Sonic collapses onto the bed and instantly falls asleep. A few moments later, Tom notices Sonic's bucket list lying on the table. He casually picks it up, but then he freezes. The last line reads, "Make a real friend." Tom's expression softens. Despite having incredible powers, Sonic has never truly had someone he could call a real friend. Just then, the TV news breaks in. Dr. Robotnik has officially declared Tom a terrorist. Police are now searching for him everywhere. In that instant, the road trip turns into something much bigger. This isn't just a mission anymore. Their lives are on the line. Meanwhile, Dr. Robotnik and Agent Stone arrive at the bar. They recover the CCTV footage and quickly track the duo's destination, San Francisco. Furious and obsessed, Robotnik immediately deploys a massive high-tech assault tank to hunt them down. Out of nowhere, on the highway, the armored tank launches a brutal attack on Tom's car. Missiles fire. Bullets rain down. The road erupts in chaos. Seeing this, Sonic's eyes glow with anger. Electricity crackles across his body. In the next second, he transforms into a streak of blue lightning, racing forward, jumping inside the tank, and destroying it from within. The machine explodes in a fiery blast behind them. For a brief moment, they think it's over. But from the wreckage, a monstrous heavy vehicle rises and attacks again. Sonic speeds onto it, redirects its own weapons, and blasts it into pieces. He returns to Tom, but the nightmare isn't finished yet. A high-speed bike shoots out from the debris. Tom says, "I'll handle this." He tells Sonic to take the wheel while he leans out at the perfect moment and knocks the bike down. Just when they think it's finally done, a small mini-drone appears, slicing through the car roof with a laser. Sonic grabs it midair and crushes it, but the bomb attached to it sticks to his hand. Tom slams the brakes. Both of them desperately try to remove it, but it won't budge. Finally, Sonic pries it off with a screwdriver and throws it toward a nearby rock. 1 second later, boom, a massive explosion shakes the highway. The blast sends Sonic flying across the road, and he lands hard, unconscious. Watching from a distance, Dr. Robotnik clenches his fists in frustration. Sonic survived again, but then something catches his eye. A single blue quill lying on the ground. He slowly picks it up and smiles, because now he finally has the key to understanding Sonic's true power. Meanwhile, Tom rushes the unconscious Sonic to his girlfriend Maddie Wachowski's house. Maddie lives with her sister Rachel. The moment Tom knocks on the door, Rachel refuses to let him in. After all, the news has labeled him a criminal. But seeing how serious the situation is, Tom pushes his way inside. Suddenly, the family dog pulls the blanket off Sonic's body, revealing the blue hedgehog to everyone. Rachel takes one look at him, screams at the top of her lungs, and faints instantly. Back in his lab, Dr. Robotnik begins experimenting on Sonic's quill. What he discovers shocks him. That single strand contains massive high-voltage energy. He connects it to his machines, and instantly, every device powers up beyond normal limits. Engines roar louder, screens flicker faster. The entire lab surges with unstoppable energy. A dangerous smile spreads across Robotnik's face. Now, he's stronger than ever. Inside the house, Tom urgently tells Maddie, "Please, do whatever it takes to wake him up." Maddie hesitates. "I'm a veterinarian. I treat animals. I've never seen a creature like this before." But despite her fear, she uses a capsule meant to revive unconscious patients and holds it under Sonic's nose. Within seconds, Sonic's eyes snap open, and in a blur, he starts running around the entire room at lightning speed. Maddie panics. She pulls Tom aside and demands, "What are you doing with this alien?" Tom finally tells her the truth. "I accidentally shot him with a tranquilizer, so now it's my responsibility to help him. I have to get him to the Transamerica building in San Francisco, or his life could be in danger. Maddie looks into Tom's eyes and sees the sincerity. This isn't about trouble. This is about saving someone innocent. Now the three of them stand together, preparing their next move. Back at the house, Rachel's daughter Jojo notices Sonic's torn shoes. She feels bad for him and gives him her brand new red shoes. The moment Sonic puts them on, he can't control his happiness. For the first time, he feels like he has a small family of his own. Now, Tom Wachowski, Maddie Wachowski, and Sonic head toward the Transamerica building in San Francisco. After reaching there, Tom hides Sonic inside a bag so no one can see him. With difficulty, they finally make it to the rooftop where Sonic finds his ring bag. It's time to say goodbye. Tom and Sonic both have tears in their eyes. Sonic doesn't want to leave, but he understands that if he stays, his friends will be in danger. With a heavy heart, he takes out a ring to go to the Mushroom Planet. But suddenly, the ring hits a drone, and standing in front of them is Dr. Robotnik with his advanced robots. He surrounds them from all sides and says with a smile, "Now you have nowhere to go." Sonic quickly makes a plan. He suddenly pushes Tom and Maddie off the rooftop. Robotnik is shocked, but Sonic does it to save them. Robotnik angrily attacks Sonic and activates the Ultra Energy button on his machine. At that very moment, Sonic uses his super speed, and everything turns into slow motion. He moves through the bullets and destroys all the drones one by one. But the danger isn't over. Ultra Energy activates inside Robotnik's aircraft too. Now he has power similar to Sonic. He attacks again, and Sonic starts falling down. While falling, Sonic opens a ring and sends Tom and Maddie safely to Green Hills. He crashes into a tree and falls to the ground. But the real fight begins now. Sonic runs at lightning speed, collecting rings, and an intense chase begins between him and Robotnik. Sonic runs faster and faster, but Robotnik keeps up with him because now both of them have the same dangerous energy. Now Sonic is completely confused. No one has ever matched his speed before, so how is Dr. Robotnik running at the same pace? Without wasting a second, Sonic pulls out his rings and starts jumping from place to place. In the next moment, he's racing across the Great Wall of China. Then, instantly, he appears in Egypt, sprinting past the pyramids of Giza at insane speed. But no matter where he goes, Robotnik is right behind him. Sonic just can't shake him off. Thinking fast, Sonic traps Robotnik inside a massive desert sandstorm. Seeing his chance, he throws a ring toward Green Hills, but Robotnik spots it. Firing his weapons, he follows Sonic straight through the portal. They crash back into Green Hills. Sonic falls to the ground badly injured. Robotnik lands shortly after. Seeing Sonic's condition, Tom Wachowski, Maddie Wachowski, and the others rush to the scene. Tom angrily shouts, "This is because of you!" Robotnik smirks coldly. "He's just an alien. Why do you even care?" Tom's voice changes. Calm, strong. "He's not just an alien. He has more humanity than you ever will, and he's my best friend." Hearing those words, Sonic slowly opens his eyes. But this time, something is different. Blue electricity begins crackling all over his body. He feels stronger than ever before. Now he understands how Robotnik's ship was keeping up. It was powered by his own quill energy. With a surge of power, Sonic pulls that energy back to himself. Robotnik refuses to give up. He launches every missile at Sonic. But now Sonic is faster than ever. Double super speed. He dodges every missile effortlessly and keeps striking Robotnik's aircraft again and again. Within seconds, the plane is heavily damaged. At that moment, Tom opens a ring portal to the Mushroom Planet. This is the final move. Sonic gathers all his bolt power. Blue lightning explodes around him. With one massive, unstoppable attack, he blasts Robotnik and his broken aircraft straight through the portal to the Mushroom Planet. In 1 second, it's over. Smiling with relief, Sonic looks at Tom Wachowski and says, "We did it!" Peace finally returns to Green Hills. After everything that happened, Tom makes a big decision. He chooses not to move to San Francisco. Instead, he decides to stay in Green Hills with Maddie Wachowski. While they are renovating their house, something unexpected happens. The President of the United States personally arrives to meet Tom. He thanks him for keeping the alien's existence a secret, and even rewards him with money. Then he asks, "Can I meet the alien? I promise I won't tell anyone." Tom smiles calmly and replies, "I don't see him anymore. He's gone." And he gently closes the door. But the truth is different. Sonic never left. He is now part of their family. Tom builds a small, cozy space for him in the attic and carefully places his old belongings there. Seeing this, Sonic's eyes fill with emotion. After all the loneliness, he has finally found a real home, a real family. Meanwhile, on the Mushroom Planet, Dr. Robotnik is stranded all alone, surrounded by endless mushrooms. Yet he still has one of Sonic's quills with him, meaning the story isn't truly over. And in the final scene, we see Tails arriving in Green Hills, searching for Sonic. And that's where Sonic the Hedgehog comes to an end. So what did you think about this movie? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing stories. See you in the next video.